Assalamu alaikum mbaɗigol attalmol mbe jiwero anal balla moyrola hani bi palantim mbaliye Kiang ne hani bi Kaiaf min mo bay election odi palantim futata candidate roma min mo NPP la candidate odi min kata Omar Touré assalamu alaikum Omar ñu ngi lay nuyu
aleykum salaam maa leen di nuyu bu baax a baax.
foog naa ne leet nañ tuuti waaye xam nañ ne léegi you have already cast your vote loo bëgg a wax nit yi what do you have for people.
ma leen di nuyu di leen sant di leen gërëm bu baax a baax rek ñaan yàlla may ma ndam bu sedda guy te mu jig Kaiaf bi yëpp di leen wax ne incha allah di ñaan yàlla bu ma joxee taw bi dinaa taxaw suma waa gox liggéey bu ñu mënti jooytu dinaa si taxaw ma àgg si nguur bi ndax ñu mën a amee ndimbale nguur bi ndax fii nii courant amul fii nii ndox bu mat amul fii nii si yoon yi gars yi ñu si koom waaye liggéey bi eggagul quoi di leen wax ne Adama Barrow mu ñëw dimbale bu baax a baax de te ñun nag dinañ jóg pour support suñu bopp ñu mën a dimbale suñu bopp ndax affaire bi dimbale mën a yombalante mën a jàppale bu baax a baax jàppale président bi jàppale suñu bopp jàppale suñu youth si yëpp Kaiaf bi yëpp di leen wax ne kontaan nañ bu baax a baax a baax di nuyu suma gars yi ñëw fi yëpp teew ñu Adama Barrow yónni fi yëpp maa leen di wax ne soobee yàlla Adama Barrow dina kontaan de incha allah di leen sant di leen gërëm bu baax a baax a baax di leen jaajëfal bu baax a baax
comme ni ma laajtee candidate bi man ngaa laajte su nekkee ne Omar win na toogu bii nii are you ready to work with the opposition?
yes of course dinaa taxaw pour liggéey comme Kaiaf ni nga ko bëggee dinaa si taxaw bu baax a baax bu ma yónnee si Adama Barrow luñ bëgga su ma àggee joote ko si président mu fajal ñu ko taxaw ñu bu baax a baax a baax lépp lu ma si war a liggéey dinaa si taxaw bu baax a baax ñoom buñ ma jàppale ba ma mën a dem si Adama Barrow wax leen lu gox bi soxla yaakaar naa ne Adama Barrow dina ko mën a faj te duñ si am benn coono waaw. ma advice ndaw ñi dugg si politique di leen wax ne affaire politique moom yow neex na neexul waaw neex na neexul waaw di leen advice daal politique moom ñaan yàlla lépp liñ si bëgg a def si politique yàlla jàppale lañ si wan ñu yoon bu baax bi te lépp liñ si bëgg yàlla nañ si yàlla jàppale bu baax a baax incha allah waaw merci.
So far, how do you see the turnout?
So far, the turnout is very impressive because we've gone around all the polling stations and we have seen the turnout. So far, what we have seen, we are pleased with that.
Are you optimistic that the NPP candidate will win this by election?
I'm very much optimistic that we're going to win, 100%. 100% that we're going to win.
In case of him winning the election, what are some of the key areas that you think he will focus on?
He will focus on the community job. Because he knows this community and he knows what this community needs. But he will work on their basic needs that can be provided by the council. Yeah.
If you win the election, what do you have for the people?
What we have for the people is already visible. It's development. And you can see the roads that we are paving currently. And we are bringing electricity as well, water, and whatever they need in their area, we're going to provide. Gambia, President Barrow and his government is here for the development of this country. And he's only working on the basic needs of these people.
Kiang seems to be a main strong political role for the United Democratic Party that Umar is contesting again. And how sure are you for this victory?
Yeah,
if you win the election, will you work with the UDP?
Kiang has ever been a stronghold of United Democratic Party since 1996. But that dynamic is changing and it will continue to change. We're going to win here outright, and that will going to be a testament that Kiang is changing from the opposition and siding with the ruling party. And the development, of course, we're going to work with everybody because President Moro is here for both the NPP supporters and the opposition because he is the president of all Gambians. So we're going to deliver to all Gambians.
And what will this mean for the 2026 presidential election?
Well, this is a test. This is a test. So we're going to show the people that we are the one. We are what the government people desire, and we are what people, government people are supporting. And people, everybody in this country, we show them that Arambaro is the choice of the government people. This is going to show a signal that the opposition have been kneeling down.
Will you accept the election result that will be announced by the IEC in 2 hours?
Of course, we will accept whatever the outcome may be.
If you lose,
We will never lose.
thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, but Nigeria, even 2021, ni du bile nyosaba. But buri winter fana. Wali manke bankoka. Kun dilanga jele ko ibem feo, item feo, president baro dimba ma bit. So ni dimba ma bit, it is on wali okay. So until we choose keep on that part, kami so government ko be clint. And we do ko Gambia fana bele, irrespective of your political support, makila bele. Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Welcome to Kiang, whereby the by-election is currently ongoing. How sure are you that your candidate will win this election?
We are so as there's day and night. We are so as we are so that there is day and night that we're gonna win. We have only a few hours to the announcement of the results, and what we have seen and what the people have manifested that they are going to vote in for the National People's Party and the president candidate in the persons of Omar Toure. It is in different folds and parts. One, the community have been neglected over the last 5 decades or so, and they have seen the development trajectory that is taking place in their community to under the directive of His Excellency the President of the National People's Party. Gone are the days when these areas were unreachable. And now you see the road constructions of hundreds of kilometers and of course over 12 other roads that is connecting those hamlets and villages. And electricity is coming. We want to ensure that by end 2026, all these hamlets and villages that you're seeing will be electrified. And we've been constructing schools and of course giving them water. And we have health posts here, and they're going to be a very good major health facilities that the Ministry of Health is constructing. So that's mean the community has been neglected over the last few years or few decades. And now they are going to feel that they are part of the country. They are part of the national cake. And they are going to feel that it's more or less going to the reality, the dream of a city state, giving them water, electricity, health, education, and of course, improving the agricultural subsector to be able to better their life. The essence of politics, of course, you canvass votes, you sell your agenda to the people, and once it is bought by them, you should deliver. We have a very serious president and a serious party, and that we are development oriented. We want to deliver our services. But we promise the people, we want to keep that promise. Promise made, promise fulfilled. Lu ñu bëgg a xam rek mooy ne lan la nguur ki def pour yewenal suñ dund yokka li nga xam ne loolu mooy suñ jàmm yokka koom-koomi réew mi. When you build roads in the next few years, if you come here, it will be changing because the communities they'll come back, they have roads, they have electricity, they'll be competing in building their houses, they'll be competing in building stores, they'll be competing in building shops, they'll be competing in building technical units, carpentry, welding. Then therefore most of the things that they could have gone to Frafeni or in the Combo in terms of welding, in terms of carpentry, in terms of other material, essential services such as cement, rice, oil would be available here. So the cost of those would drastically reduce. The burden, the fares, the energy that has been reduced, that the president and the NPP have contributed directly to the pockets of each and every citizen. And in fact, the value of their farmlands, the value of their compounds will increase because of the roads, because of water, because of electricity. Their community are back. So it's a holistic development. The president is revolutionizing the development trajectory of the country. And all nations around the world, at a particular time, you must have a revolutionary in terms of development who will be the founding father of infrastructural development of the country. And if you want to build the economy, you want to develop a country, you must give them infrastructure. And there cannot be infrastructure, there cannot be development in the absence of road network connecting them, communications. Once there is communication, even the gardeners, the women, their perishable goods will no longer perish because they have easy access to markets. Once their goods and foods are available, arrived, within a twinkle of an eye, you drive to a market. So you have eased all those burdens. So we are grateful to them. They are grateful people, and we are happy that they will win. We will, inshallah.
Honorable, we believe you've gone around to see how the voting process is going. Can you please give us your own assessment?
Yeah. I was here as early as 6 o'clock. And from the polling station, I went to all the other polling stations, all the communities to get our people to come and vote. You've seen, you were not here when we just returned from voting, from the candidate casting his votes, but everybody came out to vote. They are competing to come and vote first. What they are saying is one unified voice that they want to return a motion of gratitude to President Barrow. You see, some of us who come from rural communities, especially where have been neglected, we have never seen roads, macadamized roads. We've never seen electricity. So can you imagine, for the first time, government building new roads? For the first time, government giving you electricity? How would you feel? It's like dream comes true. Some of them will never believe that. So the community is they are in jubilant moods. They are very confident. They are very certain that we will win.
Mbadiŋolu mbela nga o moy ñonna candidate o min kata MPP la candidate oti min mo Omar Touré wala la kuma kan di anin ay kumo dol di miliyalon ko ay a wis abakela ni ala yake ay carte fayo ñing ay win min mu by election o dum be keri Kiang Kaiaf kono ja na rafuta telma Madina Kaiaf ta besiru wolto anala mulu na rafuta wolma anala MPP modol miliyalon ko iba fi jang ifana kumo doldi ya sementu ya ko ni ala sonda na ye sirango ni win abala do ko kala nyama kay fu ko sulata minna wala musilo ni musolla de maru min ketela gadi no bundati anin jiku wala ay oto bambani bake ay fanna bambani bake ko ni ala sonda abe lola jelala abe Kiang Kaiaf musol ma khela ado anda be sementu yala min batinala ila hamo minti iya soto onku assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh
isafo no mole to di ma do tele juwati
nteto mu Sadio M Dabolati a native of Kiang Sankandi. Both my two parents are from Kiang here LRR but they live in Kombole West Coast region. Yeah.
Isafuno mole AB by election o janyadi le jang birinata ye environment o taranyade ala minete la sewo bundati bi katara UDP party o nyin kono ka Suleiman Sembentu ya.
Well, ke Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ka tentu doron ka jayi the atmosphere of today is quite different with the atmosphere of on Thursday. On Thursday lente nata jang bring nata jang benta galla caravan le fe kata around the villages down in the along be cartel file je but so unfortunate ndata sate o me along ko ye balamba yake e ko monute mitimo kelaje amanka dalil kanti birim mo be tambikan. The place was very fine but before our arrival we usually kafundi nyoma kalo silo kan kadi other candidate la deniko bondi e ka chant e ko molta mitimo kelaje anun kenyan taya nanata sotola Gambia jang mola maralo koto namanka Adama Barola Maralot. The reason why when we okay Kang, their candidate is NPP. It will mean man sakundala candidate oleti. Min biate isake fente knowledge. And where the caring fente knowledge. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala obe fen knowledge le. Nina Gambia la Maralo GB under the leadership of Adama Barrow is too sad. Barrow te Gambia na fala fen. Especially LRR. Ning after the last by-election o Alba follow kan the Masende ward. Ni silomin de garate. We silomin de nari. Eko ba da dale. Ali je visit bang ask journalists. Ali aji bi le fo yo dula do je develop le. Iman je develop. They are just trying to foolishify people. They are just trying to foolishify the voters of that region that they will do this for them. It's all fake. Among all these people who are supporting Adama Barrow, an example like our agricultural minister, Demba Sabali, go to his region, go to his village. They are lack of water, correct water. They are lack of correct water. They are lack of correct road. They are lack of correct road. These people are fake. They are fake. They cannot. They cannot. The simple reason why they cannot is charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. Mome ayato pato. Mome ayato pato. Abe mole mira lai. Guess what? Nte wulu provinces le. But wale neko be wulu la be bota LRR janne. Bi LRR la programme de caring. Mansino Kombo. I said I must come to come and help my party and my candidate who is no other person other than Honorable Suleiman Sane. And this is a promise. Let's wait for time. Let's wait for time. Our victory is very certain. Nothing can stop that. Voters have already decided. They know that this government cannot take us anywhere. That's to our knowledge. Most of all these people, they are fake. Just see what has happened at Bantanga Ward. How can you just call an Alikalo who welcome a party members? You call those people as oppositions? You remove him from his position. You can see the lack of intelligence in those people. As far as we are in election time, they would have waited. They would have waited after election. Ya Bundi. But bring Ya Bundi before the election, I damage your KA. Personally, I've even said that. You see, when they realize that I damage your KA, according to social media, according to rumors, Ya Murundile Kotake. After threatening him, you see, some of his loves who are even supporters of NPP were not happy of it. So how intelligent is the advisors of Adama Barrow? How intelligent are our securities in this country? Where is the security advisor to the president? This is security conscious. Where are the advisors of this nation? Gambia should have been developed at this time, but the most backwarded country in the whole of Africa is the Gambia, especially under the leadership of Adama Barrow. Barrow will not go anywhere and talk of development of the Gambia. Barrow will be running after our oppositions. Yaya Jammeh, UDP. Yaya Jammeh, UDP. What can Barrow do for the youth of West Coast? What can Barrow do for the youth of KMC, LRR, URR, CRR North and South? Go to his own region. Go to his own region. They are lack of everything. You see, this bad way issue. Hundreds of youths are dying. You see, now he's blaming their parents, which is an insult. Some of the parents are not aware of this development. Some of these parents are at home. They don't know what is going on. So I think the president's advisors, they should try and wake him up. Let them write. Whenever he wants to give a speech, let them write, speak for him. Nata phone la tubabu kawala ayafu maninka kawala nata phone la maninka kawala afu sarakule kawala bawo tubabu kawala man seneyama kwa seneyata modelu manyane. The worst of all, people who said Barrow is clueless, who said Barrow is nothing, Barrow can't even be swearing in this country, are the people today who are celebrating Barrow's leadership. Just see what is happening at West Coast. Lamin Jata of Adama Barrow, Lamin Jata of West Coast Region, NPP, Keba Madi of NPP, Lamin Ture of NPP, Seni Mani of NPP. These people are no longer with Barrow. Those who even don't care about Barrow are the people who are with Barrow. Let me just remove my specs. Let me have eyes and connection with these people of NPP. They are fake. They are fake. As the Bandinka says, they said whenever you visited somebody in his compound, he lodge you under his veranda. He doesn't give you lunch. He doesn't give you dinner. My brother, don't wait for breakfast. Go. He will not give you anything. This government will not benefit the youth of the Gambia. Let's all know that. Barrow promised that he have 100,000 jobs for Gambians from 2021 election. What did Barrow do for us? Nothing, absolutely. Youths are dying every day on this bad way. If something had been located for the youths, then we will celebrate him. We will celebrate him. You see, the runaway diaspora people who went to diaspora on hustling, they could not even build a bathroom for themselves in their compound, are the people today who are running Barrow's government. A man who traveled in Europe, cannot even buy a slippers for his wife at home, was brought up in the Gambia. Some are governors, like the governor of West Coast region, Bojang. That man knows nothing about our tradition. He knows nothing. Deputy governor. These people are the people, Amulinyasi. These people are the people who said that, Barrow will not be swearing here. That Amulinyasi is the deputy governor of West Coast region. They went on the podium to discriminate and tarnish the image of Yaya Jammeh. Because of him, he is Amulinyasi in Foni. He was a teacher. He played referee for me when I was playing football. A class teacher. He took him and put him in the ministerial side. And imagine he's a dollar, a deputy governor of Foni. He came from Biam. But under the unlawful order they have given in this office, the Adikalo of Bantan John Ward was forcefully removed in his position. And the people of Foni say that they are proud of Amulinyasi and he's a dollar. These are the things that Gambians should have forget. Moreover, it will be a surprise to people of the Gambia. UDP is supporting FPRC NATO Alliance. This is not the first time. Let me inform the public. Last councillorship election, the 5 region of all the Feni's, UDP did not contest on all these positions except at Foni Bintang, the Sibano region. I am the very person who coordinated it. And see, most of the electorates on social media, some of the people in public are saying UDP are supporting APRC NATO Alliance. If the ruling government is in love with the people of Yaya Jammeh, what are the oppositions waiting? If the ruling government, who said Yaya Jammeh is red, he is black, he is pink, he is purple, accepted the former ministers of that government, what are we the oppositions waiting? The oppositions are from the same mother, but not the same father. That's why the name of our parties are different. That's why you have UDP, Moto Alliance, GDC, and other parties. So personally, I always time ask if oppositions are from the same father, mother rather, not the same father. Gambians should be very careful of Barrow. Honestly, if Gambians are lucky to bring back this clueless government of the day into power again, bet to my life, personally, I will change my nationality, possible to Burundi. Honestly speaking, you see, let's see what has happened in Rwanda. We have all seen what has happened in Rwanda. But the people of Rwanda have forgot and forgiven. Rwanda is the best country in Africa today. Then let the Gambians not to see our party, but let's see our country. This is very important. That's why I am in Kiang today. I value Kiang very well. I value LRR very well. And so my people of West Coast region and the people of Foni will say, oh, be on the Moyan border. But no, my village first before anything. And even today, I become anything in the Gambia here. Wallahi, my village first. That's where my mom and dad comes from, LRR. Thanking you people for your time. Well, I hope so. We will see in a better time. Allah baraka. Jerejef. Jarama al baraka.
Baraka, pada baraka. Baka wonji nyata baraka bake. Assalamualaikum baringolo. Hani bi mbale by election o ñu ne kono mimbe hapun kan Kiang Kaiaf sari kono talenti murun tanale nang Kaiaf fon kabilo ñen kono nata muruna police station o ñinto nim mbadi mabijang dol barinke on ko safono moleto di madu
Haji Swane, UDP National Youth President.
Haji Swane, UDP National Youth President. Ye bi by election o je nyaadile ani ye dula Kenya je nyaadile environment o me nyaadile.
Yeah, first of all, ngakate fala nyetem tubaki ngejai. Katu swanda nyinga menjan the turnout is hopeful that is going to be very good. Fanya mente keton tufana because we kato fai kan ning kuluoni mfama jio konola and in tenko me alonka kumata bakele kate fala al haloto. So far so good. Na police station membe cover sign mol la turnout is good and then ibaki kan peacefully be kato fai kan kadunka finti nyama me alonko mole ajiki kanyaka ko nyale. Kadu katefa ko nale katambi bari ay min trambulo na harmadi yalti na sinyo yal na badia ay wala trambulo kono la so wo sinyo yal o badia lu molbe maintain kan yote male katefa na anyway ala tension ama wotinya ama affect but moreover mbe tendro njayro futan la ko take mba murun la katefa la lel kan min yalon ko tele yabo dinon tella kadon tel kanala dro just to present na candidate lu kaytan la ko nyile block kono la o candidate fana ila kumaya ani la lon commenti ma wafi molma den nimmo basanna ni basanna min kayron tenko kono la o min tele nyaato ta balati min tele yiwa balti adena bi katefa ni na tambita akolan kana nyoji nyamina tele hase party wala kumaya ta so wala tuna I'm so much glad that katefa brat akuma sata sumanda bi ngada oda murumurun fombe jammi Kaiaf bi teng alhamdulillah rabbil alamin katefa brat kan peacefully and the turnout definitely as at now is impressive. Yeah.
And as a youth president of a democracy party, which is UDP, how do you feel come like minjiko le atina inata kana Suleiman Sane sembentu ya ka fasa e minjiko le kula jala karola mi osembodel.
Yeah, Suleiman ala manka la first contest kam. So ala first mandate I menke nyaje motivated pour kana ka lwa fi bake wala min ko he did not betray the cause he was elected for. Mana mole katefa menyin ay wokele itara dauda yoto sato you hear it from the people ka Suleiman de biri mo katio diala ay katio fay tama ay menkan ay wokele council return tax aka men collect adoyata nyawnya aka murni mol kan in a form of development on yalon ko sate woro wulo men benin Kaiaf wodi jang eni sa de lo dawoda ika notably ika Suleiman na do ko ni ika tanila le ka chodila so niyo sifa profile so de la party kono la na be contest la you must stand with him and so ko ay men damuta ay ke continuation oti ngalo ngo misinformation jama tambitale ala second term where he lose the seat so the same misinformation ya kuma se koteke pour ka olel wafi ni second ala ni second third term ni I call it akana contest le for the third term so yemen kuma se we have to come and stand with him come more sensitized because information is very important katani mo la ko kabin mo fam Suleiman la koto anin Suleiman men diatella ale men fana sude Suleiman bala anin ta ko balance al fondina ale mo tom mon ke bla place to men yaron ko ibar represent normal la fakan misa so nabadane as the youth president of the party to ensure the voice of the youth prevail because youth Suleiman ta just merely come promote wonya wonya wala kalo mo fi wonya wonya but we support people on principles and principles of development and then recognition or itamado menke in your leadership in case and Suleiman have represented the people of Kaiaf ward to expectation so I'm here to show solidarity with the continuation of what Suleiman have started to ensure na katafa time koteke I mean I continue wala but that is the development me yalon ko it is the welfare of the people I can promote so here I am for the UDP
America ba ke ani fanang like society kono za for dal rumors ngatuwa moy lale ka fo ha UDP mu manding ka party lati tribalism do manding ka bula kono andu ni nata jibe etala fonya foloto it's like man tara manding ko la siota dal so how do you feel as si kotego be UDP especially position o hold mu the president of the youth Italy la jaton coordinator democracy party la Carola how do you feel about those words and the rumors
I feel insulted by the people who promote that one akamanda ko do nani wala mo ka sidol nani menna and niko party karam ni si karleti akamanda ko siol memman party ko ibol nani kam because IEC belongs to the Gambians under the laws of the land party book register on a tribal line under the laws of the land party book register with a tribal identity party book register based on policies and programs isa ka menso do pour ka banko fundina bi damenna with an alternative option ka for membe block wal fisiata membe jeti party book register ineka and every Gambian see themselves in that one because as far as IEC is concerned they are the authority to register political parties and what authority in political party register on a tribal line or a tribal identity so nin mo kada ka wo propagate and means that they think that men or the other tribes all ban political nin policy and program long wala political nin si fram fanso ikaitan nin wala ko wala long so that's the only thing they can sell to those people is well wafin wala so niya itala maybe amalise manika kunda do iko nin flolu wala tara fla kunda do ko manin ko betenne itala sura kunda do ko manin ko so say sunto ge ni la ñoo def itala jola kunda do iko manin ko ni se bal bayla le jang that means that you are telling the fullers, the jolas, the let's say the mandinkas, even the sarahules, let's say the bainunkas, you are telling them that they are not interested in development. They are not interested in policy program politics. The only thing they are interested in is tribal politics, and that's what you can sell to them, which is very wrong. The perception is an insult, and then the narrative means that it's a kind of belittling the other tribes. Marginalizing them in terms of policy and program political. So until I believe people are now aware and they're above that one because in this community where I'm the Developmental, don't care for yes. In the long run, we realize that in fact, what party can name level what party can tell nafa. That means the what party what tribal notion what party is a party of inclusivity. Party represent and those people belong to the Gambia. So that Mandela party nasi the Gambia. You can't have Gambia without Cholas. There will be no Gambia without Mandinkas. There will be no Gambia without Sarahules. There will be no Gambia without Bainunkas or Fulas. Yafam. So or Wolofs. When we can the flag of the Gambia represent every Gambian. So until we work based on issue many along banko affect rather than responding to those tribal sentiments because we think that they have no effect positively on the lives and livelihood of people. The only thing they can do is to harm our collective progress. So they have a milk away for they don't have programs, they don't have policies. The only thing they have to sell to the people when tribal political go there hate speech because it's part of hate speech. When you see the mark on we see the mark is a community. So nita konantia na told tema ila sio la karola. Nita potaje iboring kola je women yo yitu community ko la sinya ka kole ale fitno kata ka gongene temale community violence kana temale social unrest asnano temale. So until we believe that that's politics of incitement of violence, because hate speech is not shouldn't be encouraged. And that's the only thing they can do against UDP, to propagate the hate speech now on the tribal lines, to ensure that other tribes, they see themselves as not belongs to the UDP, which is very wrong. So until even our female youth president Yaji Binta Senghor, Serero Lema, Manga Fenkote, na deputy party leader, Afana Mumunati, Surwalem, na national president Munam Surwalem. So our first deputy party leader, Ufana Munati, Ufana So you count them and count them, number and numbers. Those the founders of UDP are not even, in fact, from the UDP Mandinka tribe. Majority of them are from the minority side. So therefore, not responding to call is an insult to the tribes that are deemed to be the other side of Mandinkas. Yeah.
Okay, ojabiro kuma bata anu sahayata mimbe kala na nyiren kala bounty wolam mine be kele la kuma la bounty ebe mi fono la moli mi yalon ko be la moy role anin jibiro anin UDP fansol mi yalon ko e bantaje towards the 2026 election o min kana bayri ngal la nyindo mbota woko nol ni ala news yala next election o meduna min ko lon 2026 imine kibaro soto be min dino la wol.
Let them just exercise discipline and patience. You see, anybody who has patience, you are never a loser. And discipline with integrity is the result that everybody will be proud to receive or to achieve. And that's why you see the party leader, gaining momentum every time. They be labeling him any kind of name, negative yalong, but I can based on principles. A man can based on personality. I can based on collective interest. A man can based on individual gains. So one has to promote yourself based on integrity rather than promoting yourself on personal gains. You understand? So the issue we shouldn't be emotional. So Gambian sometimes we are very emotional. We forget about things collectively. But I'm encouraging all UDP supporters. Let us be like Usain Dabo. Let us have exercise the person he has. With this kind of engaging the people, like a more engaging amena, a diamo like a menfo, an approach to the people. No exercise, because the party is vast in knowledge, not only in knowledge, but we are grounded on policies. So in terms of the more news about Kukodona, now Kaiaf Young, we can develop to all 2026 UDP. We only have one mission, and that one mission, the candidate has only one-term agenda, and in that one-term agenda is going to drive reforms like the constitutional reform, a new draft constitutional and that effectively to be enacted into a law. He's going to make economic reforms. So can Balu in the Kenya more social economic issues can promote to the next level. Unemployment to be addressed, corruption, the forefront that is destroying our collective interests, our collective lives, address. So UDP under Usain Dabo is one term, one mission, and we believe together we can really do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.